Okay, we are still playing the Dark Eye Memoria. And we have come full circle. We're back to Vahi's tent. We now need to make sure Brida can send some troops away so we can, like... I don't even know. Okay, we grabbed a lamp, not a lantern. Well, let's see what happens if we go in here.
Well, the troops have waited long enough. Your strategy cost us time. I'll give you one last chance. What's our next step? You again. Your little visits are starting to annoy me. Get lost.
Wait. Maybe he has something important to tell us.
He's been creeping around you for days. You probably aren't aware that you have assets other than your strategic skills. I don't ever want to see you around my successor again. Do you understand? Out.
Okay.
Now back to our problem. Don't disappoint me.
Assets.
This is my
He said.
chance. Brida has to move the troops so the path to the waterfall is clear. But how do I tell her that without him finding out?
Well, there is this little tent wall that we can do something with.
It's just like I left it 2 days ago.
Stab it.
I'll just make a little tear.
And then we stick the lamp into the tear, which we can't find. But hey,
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything I taught you about the high art of strategy? If I didn't know better, I'd think you were delaying us on purpose.
But what if they really did summon a demon? Demons are chaotic entities. They don't act according to our rules. We need to be prepared for anything.
All right. But be aware that you're walking a very fine line. I gave you the command solely out of my belief in your skills. I can take it away from you just as easily. The future of our kingdom is at stake.
As if this stinking hole ever had a future.
This is your last chance. What's your next order?
I have to give her a sign somehow.
right.
Don't
not
push your luck.
quite where we should be using the lamp, but if we do this, something should happen.
This is the situation. We have no eyes on the northern forest, but we can't move too far from the town and risk leaving it unprotected. I suggest sending out a couple of scouting parties. Andra's group should move out of the region north of the stones and head for the Oak Wood.
That would create a gap in our position. It would be easier to sneak past us.
But the town would be safe. There's a lot of fear and anger amongst the troops. We shouldn't mindlessly risk our safety.
Fine. I'll give the order. But if I find out that this is a deliberate attempt to confuse us, then may the gods have mercy on you. It would be an act of high treason, and I don't want to see your head under an axe.
Don't worry. It won't come to that.
That is
Made it.
fortunate. Okay. So, we done
Geralt,
good
wait.
now.
I'm sorry I'm causing you so much trouble.
Oh, nonsense. We have a problem. A second search party is supposed to go towards the waterfall. I'm ordered to lead it.
Oh no, that's where Faye is.
Yes. I'll try to lead them astray, but it won't be easy. Stay calm. I'll take care of the rest. This isn't quite as exciting as the Gorian Desert, but still. I'll see you.
I hope she knows what she's doing.
I must say, Giacomo didn't promise too much. You're a true hero, Garon. I am deeply in your debt.
Don't rejoice too soon. Ryder's search party is still nearby. We have to be careful.
When the night is over, we'll leave Andergast. The weather is much too cold, and the people know nothing about hospitality.
What about our deal?
The deal is off.
What?
I mean that you no longer have to solve the riddle.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You saved my daughter. That's more than I ever asked of you.
Does that mean you'll change Nuri back?
Yes, that is... No, I won't do it. He will.
Oh no.
Don't
Hello.
worry. He's a friend.
Salam, Geralt. I think it's time to stop playing hide and seek.
Well, you're looking all demonic stuff. Okay, let's see. We have this little elementalist medallion. One of these things look a little like the staff that that lady had, Saja. But this doesn't look like Saja in the slightest.
Who are you?
Oh, you've long suspected, haven't you? Once a man, and a magic staff, and now, somehow both. I look terrible, but not half as terrible as the things I've seen.
Oh, so that's the Halif something or other monkey business guy. Wow. You are the staff.
Why are you here in Andergast? What are you looking for here?
To understand that, you need to know how Saja's tale ended soon.
Garon is no longer involved in our business, I'm afraid.
Really? Pity. I imagine you have many questions, right?
Yeah.
You petrified all the people.
Correct. Fahi and I have an agreement. He helps me solve the riddle, and I protect him from unfriendly rabble. That grey-haired mage, on the other hand, I petrified solely out of self-preservation. He stole my princess's ruby.
How have you lived so long?
Even in this shape, I'm still an indestructible magic staff. Time alone won't kill me. And I had a great deal of time in my life in which no one wanted to kill me. To say nothing of even knowing that I existed at all.
What's going on with Saja's story? Why do I keep dreaming about it?
There is a hole at the end of her story, and Fahi is helping me fill it. Her tale has not yet ended, and I'm here to change that.
Is this a Garden of Oblivion and Satinav thingamajig?
The dreams aren't Satya's memories. They're yours.
Quite right. That's why I couldn't show anyone what happened in Draconia. I lay there, all day long on a laboratory table, feeling sorry for myself.
What's so special about the ruby?
It was sacred to my princess, and thus also to me. Moreover, it's the key to the mask. We may still need it.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing about being right or wrong here is actually surprisingly difficult to tell with this, these shenanigans.
I've had enough of all this. I want you to transform Nuri back. How can you do that anyway?
I learned it in the astral currents in the Gorian desert. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll fulfill your wish.
I'm ready.
All we lack is the bird.
Nuri, you're just in time. We did it.
What?
The staff. I mean, this man. He was the staff. Whatever. He will change you back into a fairy.
Why into a fairy? And who are you, anyway?
Oh no.
It was nice meeting you. Farewell.
Nuri! Nuri! Come back!
Did you hear that? There's somebody at the waterfall.
Garon, they heard you.
I'll take care of it.
No, don't. Please. Too many people have been petrified.
Do you want us all to die?
No, Yuri, do something, but don't spill any blood.
No blood, and no petrified attackers. Your wish is my command.
Okay. Did not see that one coming.
We're too late. Even more have been transformed.
There! The Tulamid is stuck in one of the pillars.
Oh, he's trying to hide.
Smash him!
I don't think so.
Brider?
Okay, well that happened. Wow.
Garon, can you hear me? You're safe now. Let me show you the final chapter in Saj's journey. It's important that you understand what happened back then. That you understand me. 2 days after the Flying Fortress had left Draconia, we finally reached the battlefield. Or as the clerics preferred to call it, the vestibule of the Nether Hells.
Oh, so this is where they took you. I've been looking for you for days. Ah! Another hit. I better hurry.
Yeah, we're kind of in a war zone. If for some reason you did not pick up on that from all the fires and embers and explosions and stuff. Must be a hell of a fight if you only have like, oh, those are, let's just call that a dragon.
It's firmly locked.
Woo! I have a mace. And what does that do for me anyway? Aha! Did they have this kind of thing back then? Neat. I actually recently saw a video on YouTube of some people having fun with shuriken in a, well, ninja theme park village kind of thing. And shurikens are supposedly remarkably heavy. I want the longsword though. Totally all about swords. Ho-ho!
It's totally blunt. Pretty much useless. I need
Well, you can
something better.
You know you can hit people over the head with it. That works. It's not classy, I suppose, but it's better than nothing. Let's see. Have mace, buy, longsword, shuriken. Yeah, we are good. No, not you. You and you.
Strange construction, but perhaps I can use it to reach places that were inaccessible before.
I won't ask.
It's not intended to fit, but it works.
We're doing some really weird things here, just saying. Okay. Use this on this one. Do we get to climb up? No. But we get a shield.
It's heavier than it looks.
No? No?
I don't see any connection.
No.
The shield isn't big enough to use for a bridge. One of the enemy's missiles hit here.
Okay. Nope. Yes. Yes.
I'll try to tie them together. No, it doesn't work. The blade of the sword would cut through the vine and break it.
Well, let's just do that instead. Right. Of course. Halberds are cool. Everyone who's ever played Shining Force knows you can cast lightning spells when you have those. That's cool.
The glass is too thick.
So apply some blunt force.
I can't swing the halberd well enough.
Let's not apply blunt force. Okay, go back down. Yeah, that sounded safe.
I'll swap the weapons.
Okay. Mace to the case. Haha. I pun like a boss.
I'll take the thing apart first.
Oh yeah. I have a heavy sword. Will you look at that though? Oh, classy. All green and stuff.
It looks very powerful and very, very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tie one end to the door. I could push it, but where?
Aha.
Why would I push the rack over there?
That's a good question. Why don't you push it out of the place?
The weight of the rack might be able to yank open the cabinet, but I only have one chance. I have to make sure the rack is as heavy as I can make it.
Oh, really? Well, that's unfortunate, but there you go. Those are the brakes.
I could push it, but where? The weight of the rack might be able to yank open the cabinet, but I only have one chance. I have to make sure the rack is as heavy as I can make it.
Right. I wonder how we're going to get out of here, though.
I could push it. The weight of the rack, but I have to make...
Really? Still not heavy enough? The shield also, I suppose? Yeah. Okay, here goes.
It. The weight of the rack, but I only have one chance. I have to make sure the rack is as heavy as I can make it.
What the actual... What am I to do with this? Let's see, halberd, mace, heavy sword. Oh, wait, have I used the vine on the weapons
rack?
rack?
And the other end goes on the weapons rack.
Okay, that's what I hadn't done.
I could push it.
There we go. I think that door actually kind of hit you, you know?
Charizard, At last! Where have you been?
There's no time to explain. We're in the middle of the war, and Kasim is about to take over the fortress. The clerics are trying to keep him out of the flotation chamber. But who knows how long they'll be able to.
A flotation chamber, Princess?
It's the heart of the flying fortress. It keeps us all in the air. Kasim believes that if he alters one of the floating crystals the way the researcher changed my ruby, he can read all of the memories from the mask, and thus all the spells of the Djinn of Time.
A complicated plan for a simple-minded soul. But you'll stop him, won't you?
You can count on it.
Right, let us get going.
Awaken the floating crystal. Thanks.
You're welcome, Princess.
Oh well, that's one way to get out of a sticky situation. And we go up, I guess.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like we've come too late.
Are there rocks in here that I can pick up? I'm supposed to pick up some rocks.
Kasim did this. That swine.
Looks like we've come too late.
Yeah, that much is obvious. Is there really nothing else to poke here? Man, this walkthrough is really not complete.
Princess,
Ariakos, are you all right?
you've come too late. He has almost succeeded.
Do you still have my dagger?
It's hanging on my belt. We tried to bless it, but it was as if the gods refused to do it. As if they had turned their backs on you.
So it's come to this. Now even the gods punish me with their contempt. Then all that's left to me is my magic.
Princess,
What?
I'm afraid that the combined presence of the prince and the crystals makes it difficult for me to perform any sort of magic. You'll have to touch him if you want to enchant him.
First the gods and now this? Then that's how it'll have to be.
You can't, in all seriousness, intend to go into battle armed only with a dagger.
As if it had ever been any other way.
Right, so we are effed in a big way.
He's still carrying his scepter.
Grab everything that isn't nailed down. I'm game for that.
He's got nothing left except his belt. He's got a quill. Not a great substitute for a sword, but what choice do I have?
Okay. A scepter, a belt, and a quill. And a non-blessed dagger. Okay, let's see. Do you have anything else to say before we get started on this?
Give up. He's much too strong for you.
No, I'll fight him with everything I can lay my hands on. He has humiliated me long enough.
Hold on. Okay, it seems like the prince is wearing the mask, and there are tentacles from either his eyes or the mask leading up to... Well, that sucks. Well, let's chuck some rocks at it. As you do.
Ow! Who dares disturb me?
Who do you think?
Ow!
You're alive!
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Oh, girl, leave me in peace.
No. I shall throw more rocks at you.
Ow! Who do you think you are?
I think I'm your sister, and I want to chuck rocks at you.
This ends now. Watch, Satya, as I subjugate this chamber to my will forever.
Princess, I have something else for you.
Okay. Let's hear it.
You can't overcome him as long as he has that magic shield around him. Its power is fed by the main crystal and the 5 small floating crystals in the towers.
What if I switched off the crystals?
Then he'll become weaker, and his shield smaller. Take this key for the left floating tower. But hurry! He's becoming more powerful by the minute.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that is going to be enough for this episode, and hopefully in the next episode we'll actually have the end of the game. Yeah, I'm just trying to read ahead slightly. Scroll down. Oh no, there's actually... Right, no, there's a lot more to this game than this little fight here. So we'll just, yeah. I shall see you in the next episode, and more shenanigans on the way. Until then.